I'd like to welcome all of you to Module 4. For the people in the online class, we're going to be actually doing a study with the people that are in the face-to-face class today. Everybody is going to be doing a write-up of this study, a method section and a discussion section. And so what I wanted to do here was I actually wanted to run the experiment with the people in the class, but the online group is going to have to write up basically a method section, and so some of the things I'm going to have to say to the face-to-face class will be very pertinent to the online group as well. So what I would like everybody in the class to do is take out a pen, if you can, a pen or a pencil, some sort of writing utensil, and for the left side of the class, from Brittany, actually we have from Bella and Madison on, if you guys can go to the back table in the room and sit at a chair where there are two sheets of paper from Brittany on over to the right, the second to last row. If you guys want to go over there, bring your pen with you, your writing utensil, and please sit in front of the double sheets of paper. Do not turn the paper over, just sit in front of the paper. You are research participants in my study here, so just have a seat and let me give you the instructions. So please don't turn any sheets of paper over. What I'm going to ask you to do in this study is you have two sheets of paper before you. You're going to be asked, when I tell you to turn the top sheet over, and you're going to be given 10 seconds. Can I look at that clock there? Yeah, 10 seconds to look at the top sheet of the paper and stare at all the words. There'll be kind of columns and headers. Stare at all the words, even the headers for the columns, and then after those 10 seconds are done, you'll be asked to turn that sheet of paper over, and actually on the side you're looking at right now, on the top sheet, you'll be asked to recall as many words as you possibly can. Does anybody in the class have any questions about this protocol? So it'll be the top sheet that you'll be asked to turn over when I tell you to, and then we'll basically do the same thing for the second sheet of paper as well. When I ask you to turn the top sheet over, don't say anything out loud, just stare at the words, and you can stare at the headers as well. When you turn the sheet over, you'll have basically 2 minutes if you need it to recall as many words as you possibly can. Please do not look at anybody else's sheets of paper while you do this study. Does anybody in the class have any questions about this study and what you're going to be asked to do here? Okay, so stare at the words when I tell you to. So we'll start the experiment off at in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the top sheet over. Stare at those words. Turn that sheet back over, please, and write all the words you can remember from that sheet of paper. Okay, so everybody has taken the first sheet and done that. What I would like you to do is do not turn over the second sheet of paper. Put the first sheet simply under it. Put it under that. And have the second sheet of paper, the blank side on the second sheet of paper on top. Does everybody have that in position? You're going to be basically asked to do the same thing one more time here. So for the second situation, in 5 seconds, I'm going to ask you to turn that sheet of paper over. 3, 2, 1, go. Turn that sheet of paper back over and try to recall all the words from that sheet of paper. Okay, it looks like everybody is done at this point in time. Now the next part I'm going to ask you to do is a little bit out of the ordinary for research participants, but I'm going to ask you to do it anyway. I would like you now at this point, and spelling doesn't really matter here, to go back to the two sheets you had and figure out how many you actually got right. Spelling doesn't really matter. And on the back of each sheet, just put a circle on it and write how many you got correct for each sheet. Can you guys do that? So just go back and look at it. Each sheet is different. And just turn the sheet back over to the blank side and write down how many words and just circle it. Question, go ahead.
T-shirt instead of shirt.
No, you can go.
What about lights instead of light?
Say again?
What about lights instead of light?
That's fine. Okay, once again, as I said, just right near where it says subject 4A or 3A, just write down, circle the number that you got correct in that particular condition. And once you are done with that, thank you. I will be collecting these surveys now. Actually, I think that one. Say subject 3.
No, I can say.
6. Oh, that's right. Good. You got it? Actually, let's try it back down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now you may all take your places back in your regular seats. You're done being research participants in my research study.
Sorry, I haven't.
Okay? Okay. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to turn the first recording off here and basically